So obviously I spoke about it yesterday. I went to the Phillies on Saturday. Absolutely ripper performance from Dave Grohl and the gang.
Yep.
Yeah, was very good. It was at Cooper Stadium, which I really rated, but I will say it's set up for 15,000 people seated. So the seats are full and the Oval was also packed with people. So even with the extra bars and food stalls, it was packed. And look, the lines were long, but what do you expect? A big concert,
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the mosh like up at the front? Did it get pretty rowdy?
It did. It certainly did. I didn't get quite up there. It was pretty dense in there. But like I said, wherever you were in that general admission, you got a great view.
Yeah,
so
great.
It was pretty good. But I was waiting in line for a bev, and it was probably about, I reckon, half an hour, 40 minutes until the Phillies were on.
Yeah.
And it was a long wait, and we'd been there for a few hours. We got there quite early to see the other bands that were playing, which were the Chats and someone else. Sorry, whoever was supporting. That's terrible.
Were you on Smoko when the other
I
band
was
were
on
playing?
Smoko, yeah. But I was waiting in line, and obviously it was getting close to the concert, and we were starving. So we're like, what are we going to do for food? But the lines to get everything was just too much. We wanted hot chippies, obviously, because we're not idiots. You're at a concert.
It's easy.
Fantastic. And yeah, basically lines were too long for that. So my friend, while I was waiting in line for the drinks, said, I'll just find something and grab it. And I said, I'll have whatever you're having. No dramas.
Yep.
So she's grabbed a hot dog. Now, let me tell you about this hot dog, boys, because it was absolutely outrageous. It was a nude bun with a nude sausage.
Oh, so outrageous is in outrageously bad.
Bad.
Wait, so you're
right.
saying there wasn't any sauce?
No
in it?
sauerkraut.
Nothing. It was a butterless bun.
Butter?
With a sausage
What are
just
they
popped
doing?
in there, straight out of the steamer. And then they gave you the little sachets of sauce to go with it.
Right,
I
yeah.
got myself a hot dog in Canada.
So, yeah, they're really quick turnaround on the hot dogs to the point where, there's an expenditure of time to put a little bit of butter on.
Yeah, well, so anyway, we've gone out to the crowd. My friend's handed me the hot dog. And as she's done that, obviously it's a muck around because you've got to then get the sauces and then put that on there. And you're in a
holding
crowd.
your drinks.
I've got the drinks as well.
Do you mind if you lean over and I can assemble this on your back?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as she gave me the hot dog, a fresh listener actually came up and started talking to me, which was lovely. We had a great chat. No worries.
Yeah, can you not say I'm in a high-pressure scenario with the hot dog? This is like a surgical procedure trying to put this sauce on.
But by the time I finished this chat with the fresh listener, unfortunately, the Foo Fighters started. So then I didn't have time to eat the hot dog and I couldn't be bothered mucking around with it. So what did I do with the hot dog? I put it straight in the bag.
Bags, bags, bags. They're very useful things. If we didn't have bags, what
So-
would
Yeah,
we use
so
them?
I'm Foo Fighters playing The Pretender is going absolutely off its rocket and I've got a hot dog hanging out my handbag.
So you didn't want to quickly smash the hot dog even while the Foo Fighters were on.
No, because I was too busy then concentrating on what was happening in front of me. It was a sensory overload.
I don't know what it is, but there's something so alluring about women's handbags. They've got almost everything in there at all times. It's like Hermione's bag in Harry Potter. It just keeps going and going. I don't know how you fit so much in there.
Well, you're one of two people. You're one of those women that are really organised and they have everything in there, like sewing kits, etc.
Hot dogs.
No, I'm not the organised one. I'm the other woman that has absolutely random crap in there, like a hot dog.
What's in your handbag, ladies?
What's the weirdest thing? I mean, there's so, like you said, so many bizarre things could end up in there. Maybe there is a discarded hot dog still in the handbag from the Foo Fighters concert.
That has been ditched. But I had a friend one time that was on the Reds dance floor and whipped out a wagon wheel out of her handbag.
You know what? That's handy. I condone that. What a great little snack on the dance floor.
I've been with a girl before and she's whipped out like a travel-sized deodorant for men just in case.
Yeah, well, me,
And I'm like, what the hell
So
are you
handy.
putting in this thing?
bag of tricks.
Somebody's texted in saying, I have a tape measure. It does imperial and metric. Use it all the time.
You know what, though? That does seem really practical.
That is practical. I don't mind the tape measure in the handbag.
Well, you
might-
know, I've got one of them in my handbag as well, but I use it for other things.
You might have to use...
You got the half-size ruler.
You might find yourself measuring a hot dog one day. See if it's above board.
Moving on, there's another text here that says Spider-Man snacks.
Spider-Man snacks, right?
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm into that as well. Hey, you got to say this next one coming in from Tim and Jack. They've ousted Jack's mum, saying that she keeps half-eaten sushi in her handbag for later. That's not okay.
You know, I wonder how often that is for them to text in and say that this is a regular thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone else said handbag snacks. That's another mum there for sure.
Yeah, someone said, Brick here, for about 2 years now, I've carried around a Connor Rosie button.
Oh,
and
yeah?
it survives the bag transfer declutter every time.
There you go. Connor
this-
Rosie, shout out to you.
Hey, good luck.
This one here says, I have a toothbrush, toothpaste and floss at all times. I do it 3 times a day. People say I'm weird, but that's what the dentist recommends. You're weird.
You never know where you're going to end up sleeping, hey? Hey, we're going to go to Emma over in Selix. Emma, what do you keep in the handbag?
Good morning. At the
morning.
moment, I have a coconut pandan cake in my bag.
Wow, a cake.
Right, so I've done a bit of research on the coconut pandan cake.
Yeah.
Is this in a container, or have you just got it out?
This one's just wrapped up, so it looks sort of like a burger bun with like the coconut on the outside, sort of like a lamington, and
Yeah.
then you've got like the pandan mousse on the inside.
Right, do you have to
So there
be...
must be something about carrying food in bags this morning.
Are you a little bit cautious about, bumping into someone and it getting crushed even more, or is it pretty protected in there?
It's more like a bready type cake, so it's pretty firm, but it is
Good,
wrapped
good.
up.
And-
But if it does spill, happy to lick it out.
Excellent.
And Emma, are you going to eat how long's the pandan cake been in there for?
2 days?
Right.
I reckon it's time to enjoy that pandan cake, girl.
Munch into it already.
Today might be your last chance.
Yeah. I'll put the kettle on and I'll enjoy it today.
Good on you,
Please do,
Emma.
Emma.